Hey everyone, welcome to Neverfate Gaming. Alright, so I don't know how this is gonna work. I really don't. But you know what? We're doing it. We're gonna do it. I'm starting it. It's a new game. Final Fantasy VIII. Here we go. Magical. So magical. So I brought up Final Fantasy VIII, like, probably in every game I've played so far. I bring it up almost as much as I bring up Dungeons and Dragons. So this was not my first Final Fantasy game. This was the first Final Fantasy... first mainline entry that I beat completely on my own. Back when I was 13-ish? 13 or 14, maybe. Now, I had... Oh, right, there's words! Holy crap. I'll be waiting for you, so if you come here, blah, 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 you'll find me. Man, this is like... I promise. That is like some Disc 3 stuff. Final Fantasy VIII being a 4-disc PS PlayStation 1 game. They went way overboard with it. Because at the time, it was pretty much the best looking thing ever. Yeah, there's my wildly impractical gunblade. Man, I freaking love this intro. It's so good. I should probably finish my other story, but now I'm actually captivated. Actual captivation. Also, I love the, I just love the design aesthetic of this game. It's this weird neo-European seen through the eyes of Japanese creators, like... And don't get me wrong, all of Final Fantasy has had a lot of unique settings, because I've played almost every game in the series, which I'll get into in a moment. Oh! Cypher just waving them on. So good. So good. But yeah, this design aesthetic is just not something you'd had seen, like, ever. That's actually... Cypher just used one of his limit breaks. One of his limit breaks is just a fireball. It's, kind of sad, actually. Oh! That would do so much more damage in real life, but this is anime life. And there's one of Squall's limit breaks, where he just ruins the edge of his sword. No, it's okay. His sword's made of fantasy materials. Yay! That's still my favorite Final Fantasy. Like the backgrounds they started giving in the PSN era, the PlayStation Network era, the PlayStation 1 era. Wow, I haven't had to say PS1 in a long time. Oh, but anyway, this was the first full-on entry in the series I had completed on my own. Previously, before this completed Tactics. Alright, so how are you feeling, Dr. Katawaki? You just say, okay. Dr. Katawaki, take it easy next time you're here. Looks like your eyes are focusing. Like, his face would... If that blade really hit him, his face would be, first of all, cut in half. He'd have a concussion, missing eye. You should be fine. Say your name for me. What is my name? Guys, I'm sort of a purist. When I was a kid, it used to be Tommy. But going forward, I just like canonical names. Why would you take it easy? Why don't you take it... You guys know me. I don't know how to talk. I also don't know if I want to read out the entire game. That's going to destroy my voice. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky with just a very neat Scratch. Also, tell that to Cypher. Cypher won't listen to anyone. Also, where is Cypher? He should have an exactly similar training injury to me and also be in the hospital with a bandaged up face and everything. But we never get that. As you can see, this is going to be a very long playthrough. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see. Your instructor is Quistis. Freaking Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait a minute. Beep, 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 beep. Come get your student. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so Quistis is going to come and get us. Right, he'll have a scar for a while. You know, his trademark cool boy scar. My favorite thing about all of these games is Squall, so we meet again. It's some random woman that Squall maybe recognizes. I forget if he even brings it up that he saw her in the hospital ever again. We won't have to worry until, like, Disc 3 anyway, so who cares? Foreshadowing! Not very good. It's, like, more like forced shadowing, right? Yeah, don't you do what, scoff at me or whatever the hell you just did? Roll your eyes with, like, your entire body somehow? I knew it'd be either you or Cypher. It's literally both of us. We were both injured. That's why we have opposing scars. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. That's why I dueled my rival at the beginning of the day with live weapons. Like, we didn't use the training stuff. We used my level 1 revolver or whatever. Not level 1, but phase 1? I don't know. Alright, so we're walking, we're talking. Not really. Oh, I'm so predictable to Quistis. Quistis, shut the hell up. I'm walking without you. Ha ha ha, what's so funny? Funny, no, it's not that. I'm just happy, says Quistis. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. Quistis, go away. No one likes you. I'm sure there's tons of Quistis fanboys, but I don't got time. Or fangirls. Or fan people. I don't have time for any of you, regardless of your, you know, your gender, which I'm not gonna slight you for. We're all different people, I get it. Quistis, and tell me about yourself. It's none of your business, finishes Quistis like a dick. Now for some of the best music ever, the Balam Garden music. It's so good. Also, the CG opening blew my mind as a child. Just walked, well, through the opening before it, but I was like, wow, that was crazy. We'll never see that again. And then they were like, oh yeah, to just show you the garden, your sort of Hogwarts or your Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, whatever school, super school parable you grew up with, which I guess for most people would be X-Men and then Harry Potter, at least for the demographic of people I know, who are a little late to the Harry Potter game. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule with me, your teacher, that is the exact same age as all of you, or maybe a year older. There seem to be some rumors flying around. Yes, the seat exam candidates today, whatever. I'm literally paraphrasing. I'm not even, like, reading out the whole thing. So, yeah. Anyone that failed last week's written test has to stay here, and only one of you will come with me. It's Squall, guys. She's just talking about Squall. Make sure you're in top condition and meet me at 1600 hours. Like, any of us actually know what that is, because we're never even given what time it is right now. Oh, and Cypher, do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Cypher's gonna punch the desk like a man. We're just never going to explain that Cypher is just as injured as me, are we? With his boss gray trench coat with weird fantasy crosses on the side. Oh, I actually have to walk. I was waiting for more, what do you call it? It's like, for her to actually talk. Text boxes. Get out of here. Get out of here, fan club. I ain't got time for you. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seat exam if you don't pass the prerequisite. I was gonna go this morning, but Cypher... Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you could review your studies at the panel. I don't even know why it's like if you're not feeling confident. No, you have to go. That's like the only way to advance this. I mean, I guess you could do it without doing this bit. Alright, let's go back. To right where I started. Tutorials! Turn on the power, and what a pain. What a pain, just like... They got very creative with their localization. And here's the thing. Is their localization, I think... whoops. Controller's a little jumpy. Because this is not a real PlayStation controller. This game was never meant to handle on my bootleg Xbox controller. Oh, we get some junctions. We get basically this game's version of espers, summons, whatever you want to call them. We're going to confirm Quizzicoatl, or guys, I'm going to murder that name. I've been murdering it for the last 20 years of my life. And Shiva. We ain't renaming anything here. Tutorial covers everything, but we don't need it. I know how to play, and if I forget, whatever. Let's get out of here. So yeah, I think, oh wow, I should finish the story from before. Yeah, before this beat The Legend of Final Fantasy III, which is a Game Boy game, and Final Fantasy Tactics. I'd played other, like, I don't think I'd never beaten 7 up to this point. Was not a huge fan of 7. I know, trust me, I'm gonna bring it up a lot, and you're gonna hate me and give me thumbs down, whoever you are, listening to some crappy YouTubers' comments. Alright, let's go meet Quistis. At the school. At the front of the school, I should say. We're already in the school. Alright, so this game... Everyone's like, Squall's emo, and Squall's a dick, or whatever. Here's the thing. Squall's in a military academy for basically children and teens. You've just run into Selfie. Oh yeah, hey, did you just come here from that class? Is homeroom over? And so you're in a military academy, and you have people just, like, missing classes because they're complete, like, ditzes and stuff like that. Like, this place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey, I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Don't have the time. Because I literally have to be somewhere at a certain time. I'm being trained to be a freaking soldier. A mercenary soldier. That is rented out to different governments in the world to take care of military issues. Also, if you help her, your ranking is deduced. You will lose rank points. So yeah, a lot of people, I think, misinterpret Squall. They also... This is probably one of the better localized Final Fantasy games, especially at this point in 1999. Sorry guys, I'm really recording this in 2018. This isn't from the game's from 1999. I'm not. I mean, I guess I technically am. Anyway, Squall is using sort of very standoffish vernacular of that era. So he's gonna tell people to, you know, go away. And stuff like that. And his common line of whatever, which I believe in Japanese is just him saying sorry. Because he just doesn't want to deal with people. Especially unprofessional people. Squall is he's a professional go-getter kid. Now, that's not to say he doesn't have... Oh, I don't have my junctions activated yet. I should do that. Oh god, the menu system is awful. Junction, Squall. We're going to junction Guardian Force. We're going to junction Shiva. Mostly because I like it, not for any real particular reason. Right, so to enter and exit are just different buttons every time. We're going to do Guardian Force. We're going to draw. We're going to do item. Nope, messed that up already. There we go. We don't have abilities yet. Those will come in handy later once I unlock them. Go to Guardian Force. There's a whole list, guys. We're gonna catch them all. Actually, some of them are quite difficult to get and very easy to miss. We're gonna learn some stuff. What do we want to learn? We want to learn, I don't know, summon magic 10%. Seems like a waste. Strength boost. You're also just like, the way this game starts, it's just in it, and it's not like that, like, you're on a military mission, and like you were at the start of, 7, or in a grand heist at the start of 9, or right in the middle of a military mission in 6, or 4. Actually, a lot of these games start in the middle of a military mission, now that I think about it. I have a few things to explain, Quistis. I don't want to hear your lip. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning GFs. Your girlfriends. That was such a... Why were they called Guardian Forces? It was... Or Garden Forces, or whatever they're called. It was literally the worst idea. I'm skipping that, guys, because screw it. Blah, 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 blah. Tutorial. Alright, here's the hard part, guys. Here's the hard, not really fun part at all. I've kind of forgotten how to do all of this. And this first episode could be a waste. Now there's I don't know how I want to do this, because here's the thing with Final Fantasy VIII. I love the storyline. It is my favorite Final Fantasy game. It is not by the metrics of gameplay. Like the actual ins and outs of gameplay, not very good. The progression system, the junctions, the summons, the Guardian Forces, all of that, they're all tied to the same system with mutually exclusive benefits that are... I forgot to equip Quistis with the Guardian Force already. Alright, so Squall's thing is if he presses the thing at the right time, which I didn't do, he gets to gunblade people to death. Also, here's another thing. Combat in this against non-bosses. There we go, there's the gun blast, it's dead. This is worthless. You don't want to fight any monsters until after you beat the game, because fighting monsters is pointless in this. Because they give you the one thing you don't want. Well, you want that victory fanfare. This is some of the best music in the series, I was gonna say, but this might not be the best fanfare. It's simple. I like it. All the fanfares are kind of simple, but... let's give Quistis a junction. Let's give her Quizzlecottle. That's the wrong button. All the wrong buttons. All of them. Junction. Quistis. There we go. I guess she could junction something to magic. I don't... Oh, wait, ability. Magic. Guardian Force. Draw. Alright, she doesn't get item, because screw it. I don't care. Alright, now we have to get to the fire cave, which conveniently I know where it is, because I've played this game 1,000 times. Alright, I forget. Here's the thing. Back in the day, Final Fantasy game... Oh, god damn it, Quistis. I don't have time for you. I know what I'm doing. You know how to... I already know. Also, they gave him ellipses to everything to make him sound, like, very hesitant and very mopey. They went a little too hard on the mopey teen thing, where... Since there's no voice acting, Squall's thing is that he's not, like, hesitant. He's very abrupt. He is very straightforward... Like, yes, I know what I'm doing. Stop sort of treating me like a child. Alright, guys. Next episode, we're gonna go in, we're gonna fight, stuff. So, I'll see you in a minute. And you guys, I guess, could like and subscribe and do all that stuff if you want. I don't know how long... This could be an 800 episode series. It could be, I might just give up halfway through. because this is gonna be like reading all the dialogue and stuff. I don't know. I might literally just transition away from doing all the dialogue because I don't. I'll just do abridged. I'll just explain things in an abridged manner. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time.